Hey folks, we're doing a breakout session hopefully about what spices might go well with almond milk and protein powder. I just found out the food fact. I love food facts and I like talking about food, and I've worked in food. So if almond milk only has one gram of protein per serving, let's look at how we can dress up a glass of protein milk. Almond milk. Looking for a chat bot here that will actually talk to me for 5 seconds and won't just.
Okay, I'm ready. What's on your mind?
Okay, so almond milk has 1 gram of protein per serving.
That's right. Almond milk is relatively low in protein compared to cow's milk. Is there a specific reason you're curious about the protein content?
Yep. I'm thinking of put together.
Well, if you're looking to boost your protein intake, you might want to consider other milk alternatives like soy milk or pea milk, which have significantly more protein per serving.
All right, well, soy milk has how many?
Soy milk typically has around 8 grams of protein per serving, which is much closer to the amount in cow's milk. Is that the kind of information you were looking for?
Well, it is now, because I'm now down the rabbit hole called what about other milks. So let me get my piece of paper.
There are tons of milk.
Wait a minute. All right, so I got my pen and paper. I'm disabled, as you don't remember, because as you tell me every session, you don't remember things from one to another. All right, so we know almond milk has 1 gram. Soy has how much?
Almond milk has 1.
Go ahead.
Soy milk has about 8 grams of protein per serving, which is quite a bit more than almond milk. Are there any other types of milk you'd like to compare it to?
Well, name the next 2 or 3 or 4 other kinds of milk.
Okay, let's talk about oat milk. It's got about 4 grams of protein per serving. Coconut milk is much lower, with only about half a gram. And then there's cow's milk, which has about 8 grams, similar to soy milk. Do you want to compare any other types of milk?
What was the name of the milk between oat milk and cow milk?
That was coconut milk. It has about half a gram of protein per serving, which is the lowest of the milks we've discussed.
Okay,
What
are some other types of milk, pray tell?
Okay, besides the ones we've already talked about, there's rice milk, which has less than 1 gram of protein per serving. Hemp milk has about 3 grams, and flax milk has almost 0. Do any of these sound interesting to you?
You always talk fast, honey. Flax milk has less than 1/2.
Okay, flax milk has almost 0 protein per serving. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Of course, honey, there always is, and you always ask me, and I always tell you there is, and then you always ask me again, and then I ask you not to ask me, and you keep asking, so.
I understand. I'm here to help you with anything you need, so please don't hesitate to ask.
Okay. What was number 7 before flax or flax?
Okay, before flax milk, we talked about hemp milk. It has about 3 grams of protein per serving. Would you like a reminder of the other types of milk we discussed?
Not yet. Are there other types of milk on the marketplace and commonly on the marketplace?
Yes, there are a few other types of milk on the market, like cashew milk, macadamia milk, and even pea milk. Would you like to know more about any of these?
Not yet, but I will want to.
Okay, I'm here to help whenever you're ready to explore those
How do you spell pea milk? Sounds disgusting.
Pea milk is spelled PEA milk. It's actually a pretty good source of protein. with about 8 grams per serving. Would you like to know more about it?
Not yet. Well, how about tell me how many serving Macedonia milk?
Macadamia milk typically has about 1 gram of protein per serving. Is there anything else I can help you with regarding milk or something else?
What about cashew milk?
Cashew milk typically has less than 1 gram of protein per serving. Would you like to compare it to any other type of milk?
What other types of milk are there?
Besides the ones we've already discussed, there's also goat milk, which has about 9 grams of protein per serving, and sheep milk, which has around 10 grams. Would you like to compare these to any other types of milk?
What other kinds of milk are there?
There are also blended milks, which combine 2 or more types of plant-based milks. These can vary in protein content depending on the specific blend. Would you like to know more about any specific blended milk?
No. Are there any other individuated milks that we should know about?
We've covered most of the common ones, but there are a few less common options, like quinoa milk, which has about 2 grams of protein per serving, and hazelnut milk, which also has around 2 grams. Are you interested in learning more about either of these?
No. Have we now pretty much exhausted the common milks?
Yes, we've covered most of the common milk varieties. Are you interested in comparing their protein content, or would you like to explore other aspects of these milks?
How many grams in the hazelnut milk one serving?
Hazelnut milk has about 2 grams of protein per serving. Is there anything else you'd like to know about it?
Oh, yes, there is. By golly. By
Okay,
golly,
what's on your
yes, yes, there is something else I'd like to know about it. Ready? Are
I'm
you
ready
ready?
when you are. What's on your mind?
I got what I hope is an interesting question. Of
I'm
the
looking
fifth,
forward to it. What's
of-
your question?
of the 15 milks that we have discussed,
Okay, of the 15 milks we discussed, which one are you most curious about?
of the 15 milks that we have discussed, which one is most likely to do well as a drink with spices in it to enhance the flavor? And she's gone, folks. And that's a wrap. Blew her out of the market. How long did that take? 8 minutes and 11 seconds. My daddy was a pistol. I'm a son of a gun. So, folks, that's the wrap. You've been listening to Mark Isaac Potter, the pathetic owner of Mark Isaac Potter Presents, who's interested in food, among other things. This is episode 1 of our Enhanced Milk series, a name I just made up on the sperm of the moment. Sperm milk, anyone? So what I'm gonna do is log out of this and then start episode 2. I'm gonna find a chat bot that actually gives a flying WTF. Try to get 8 minutes out of somebody else, and we'll ask our question that seemed to kill off Gemini, which was, of the 16 milks we've discussed, which one is most likely to be enhanced with the addition of spices? And of course, with my mind, I'm thinking, with all the problems a refrigerated food would have and all the problems of a marketplace, it would still maybe be fun to come up with a enhanced spiced milk recipe that maybe we could sell or make a cartoon about or a meme or something. So we're living the dream, we're being creative. Let me go try to find a chat bot that can actually care for a few minutes. She's getting so chatty. I don't know. I use her out of necessity because I can't seem to get what's his name to work. I've been living about dying. Do the bow, do boom. Boom, ba da ba da ba 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 ba. Ba da ba da da ba. Oh, Sugarfoot, just a minute, wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry. Forgot to log out, kids. Sorry. All right, so 2 steps. Bye-bye. I love you. I'm going to post this, and I'll start episode 2. Love you, love you.